Alrighty guys, how's it going? Nurbo here. Hope everyone's having a good day. Took a little bit longer to get started, sorry about that. I realized how goddamn tired I am, so I went and made myself a tea. Got myself some green tea to wake me up a little bit. And yeah, we're gonna start off with the news, trailers, and then jump into some modded 7 Days to Die with Papa Curl and not 100% sure if Fader's joining us. Maybe. We'll see. What's up, Bufu? How you doing? How goes the democracy? I actually haven't been on for a while, so I have no clue what the major orders are. I have not done my part. Taking a break. It's good to pace yourself so you don't burn yourself out. Although they're doing a phenomenal job of constantly adding content. Oh yeah, I remember seeing this one. Freaking long axe throw. Oh my gosh. So, since these actually get uploaded to YouTube, as I said at the beginning of my usual, whoa, Peter, how you doing, man? Thank you for the 18 months,
18
man.
months,
Appreciate it. Thank you so much for the support. I appreciate that deeply. First, I've asked my mods. They're very busy with life, so they haven't responded to me. But I'll put this out there for all you guys as well. Wait, actually, let me do the things in order here, and then I will ask the question. So, since this gets updated to YouTube, for anyone who's watching this on YouTube, don't forget to like, subscribe, and because it all helps the channel and make this stream into a reality. And if you're watching this on Twitch, well, wouldn't make sense to clip the news, but who knows, maybe something funny will happen that you guys might want to clip. All of that helps the channel. I greatly appreciate it. That being said, the first redemption thing. So I asked my mod team, which is only Papa Curl and Just. I have a very small mod team. And I haven't really gotten an idea. I'm really not even sure what to do with it. But like, I kind of wanted to make the first redemption into kind of a reward, where like I can give something to you guys. Unfortunately, Twitch is still to this day so behind on its updating and innovating of its things that it puts into the channel. It's constantly putting in new things into Twitch, but it never flushes it out completely. So unlike when channels used to create points and give them to people and do their own thing with their own bot, which I had at the time because I've been streaming for that long, Twitch then decided, oh no, we're just going to integrate that right into Twitch and create channel points, which was the same thing that all of us streamers used to do already with our own bots. The sad part is that they didn't iterate it to the point that like I can give people points, which would have been a cool idea for like the person who gets here and claims the first gets like a couple of free channel points. That would have been a cool idea. Unfortunately, that's not built into Twitch yet. You can't do that. It's really stupid. It's really stupid that you can't do that. So, like, I put out the question to you guys that I put out to my mods as well. If anyone has seen anybody who has, like, a reward system for that or has any ideas of what we could do there, let me know. I'm looking for something small and minor. Like, Hamma Pants is one of the only people I've seen that has something like that. But he has something that I don't have, which might be something I have to look for the channel as well, that maybe I can do something with. I have to see what I can even do with this. Something called Stream Loot, where it's like you guys get like these cards, and with the cards you can basically like redeem things from. So like, since his channel's all horror, his redemptions with that are like things where like he's not allowed to blink for like X amount of time, so he has to go play through the scary games without blinking, or I forgot what some of them are, but they're all like horror themed to like mess with him. And that's a pretty cool thing. I'd have to look at to see what kind of diversity I could do with that to even integrate Streamloots, but that's a whole nother thing. If anyone has any ideas at all, like, I'm open to suggestions. Feel free to plug them into Discord and so on if you guys don't catch me on here. And because I'm definitely looking to try to do something that I can reward you guys with for getting the first, you know? That kind of like is a little bit of an update, I guess, on the channel. Besides the fact that now we have a democracy emote, if you guys haven't noticed. Democracy. A little Helldivers emote that I ended up putting in. And that will, I guess, segue into actual gaming news. We're going to start off with slightly bad news, apparently. Although, apparently this game didn't do this so well anyway. Paradox Gaming has announced Star Trek Infinity will not receive further updates, which has led to some heavy review bombing. If you guys don't know, this is the Stellaris, like, Star Trek game that they made, basically. It's basically Star Trek Stellaris. Apparently it didn't really do that great on launch and for a while, and Paradox finally decided to just abandon it. And they're not updating anymore. A little sad, considering the game's only been around for a year, and they've already given up on trying to improve it. But yeah, just a heads up. So if you see it on Steam, it is getting massively bombed because that people are very, very upset that they gave up on the project and did not try to, like, make it better and add more stuff to it. Little sad. Next up, we have something different. You have to excuse my wife. She's feeding the baby, and she makes all the noises when she's feeding her. So, we have a company called Probably Monsters, which is a publishing company, has announced the establishment of Hidden Grove, a new development studio. Led by a former Bungie creative director, Chris O'Fall. I'm not sure if I'm saying that right. He is known for his role on the Halo and Destiny franchises for with over 20 years of experience as a game developer. He has managed teams of 50 designers on Destiny 2, helped create a direct team of over 150 at Bungie, and contributed to the development of multiple Halo titles as a designer and design lead. Hidden Grove was founded with two design directors, Raylene Deck and Grant McKay, who worked closely together for years on Destiny. They are supported by a full team of world-building engineers and production veterans, including executive producer Lori Atta-Kilty, art director Jed Chevalier, probably saying that wrong too, senior engineer director Dean Johnson, and, which I think is an awesome name, by the way. That name just oozes badassery. And narrative director Kate Welch, whose collective works of all these people, by the way, the collective works of all these people encompass Halo, Destiny, Mass Effect, Dungeons and Dragons, and more. The studio is currently working on an original multiplayer competitive adventure game built on Unreal Engine 5. To be honest, like, I'm not really familiar with this publishing studio. The only thing that grabbed me here is that they have a lot of the people. It seems like they've grabbed a lot of the people that got laid off in the industry of late. Especially some of the big Bungie guys who got laid off, who were very big and involved members since the Halo terms. So I thought that was pretty interesting. So I will be definitely keeping an eye on Hidden Grove and waiting to see what comes out of that. For sure. Yep. Streamloots. Oh boy, let the fun begin. Yeah, I'm gonna have to look into that, Chad. I'm telling you guys this, but if I do decide to do it, it might not appear on the channel for months. I am trying so hard to do so many things with the baby, with work, with the channel.
Yes.
It's a lot. It takes me time to get these things, so I do apologize for that, and just be patient. New things are always definitely coming to the channel. It just takes time with me, unfortunately. Is this a puzzle game?
Lonnie, we got a problem.
This is a puzzle game.
We got no door.
This is the worst kind of game for Chad. This is like the Dark Souls of Dark Souls for Chad. I've seen him play Amnesia. Puzzles is not his forte. Also, pretty entertaining watch if you guys haven't seen that. Let's see here. Next up, we have the beloved video game titles from Blizzard Entertainment that captivated millions of players in China will return this summer under a renewed publishing deal involving Blizzard Entertainment and Microsoft Gaming and NetEase. The renowned publishing agreement will encompass games Chinese players had access to under the previous agreement: World of Warcraft, Hearthstone, and other titles in the Warcraft, Overwatch, Diablo, and StarCraft universes. Separately, Microsoft Games and NetEase have also entered an agreement to explore bringing new NetEase titles to Xbox console and other platforms. It's kind of ironic because I remember, I was going to say earlier this year, but I think it was earlier last year, I reported on the news here that that Blizzard canceled or ended their agreement with NetEase, which was their kind of way into China. Like, NetEase Publishing was basically helping to push the Blizzard Entertainment games in China. And by canceling that out, China lost all access to those games. Now under the new reign of Microsoft, it has returned. And with more, apparently, because now even NetEase games will be coming to Xbox Game Pass. So more for you guys there on the Game Pass side. Next up, we got EA in the news. EA is increasing the price for EA Play, which I don't really know anyone who actually has a subscription to EA Play. I'm sure it exists because people do that. I'm amazed if you are that big of an EA fan that you have a direct subscription to EA rather than Game Pass, but hey, not judging here. Maybe a little bit. But sad news for you, if you are one of those people, is EA Play subscription services is that the prices are being increased on EA Play subscription services. The standard EA Play tier will increase from a $4.99 per month dollar value to $5.99, $1 difference, not a huge thing. The annual fee rise will be $20.99 to $39.99. Okay, and this is the standard. Meanwhile, EA Play Pro subscription, which gives users extra in-game rewards and perks, as well as access to all the publishers' latest as soon as they launch, is increasing from $14.99 to $16.99. Weird that one went up $2 instead of $1. Just saying. And the annual membership is increasing from $119.99 to... Oh wait, I'm sorry. It's increasing from $99.99 to $119.99. The new price will come in effect as of March 10th. So, I'm sorry, not March 10th, May 10th. So next month. Next month, you guys are gonna feel it. And yeah, that really sucks if you ask me. My EA. Now, I know. I'm not 100% certain, but I do believe if you have an Xbox Game Pass, you do have access to certain EA Play games. So, like, I'm just saying there's more money for value there. I might have just saved you guys the price increase, if that's the case. I'm not 100% certain on it. I know Fader has a Game Pass. I believe so does Papa, if they're in the channel. Can probably confirm this if they're in the channel still. Oh, I don't have an EA Play. No, I figured you'd know. I could tell that you're just being sarcastic. I don't know anyone who does. I'm not judging, although maybe a little bit. I'm not sure why you would get an EA Play thing. Unless man, like those are the only games you play, I get it. But even if they are the only games you play, Game Pass is like the same price. Like why? Like why? I don't know. I just don't get it. But hey, whatever. We're gonna move on to the PlayStation Plus game catalog for April. Starting off, Animal Well. Not really familiar with that. I've heard of it. See, like I'm not familiar with this game, but I have heard it's become a nice talking subject on the IGN podcasts. Apparently, like they're all kind of like saying good things about it. I know nothing about it, but apparently it's pretty good. But that'll be available on launch as May 19th. So I guess the IGN's got like a demo or something like that. Tales of Kenzera Zao. If you guys remember that was the Game of the Year show where the guy came on and gave us a whole story about his father and all that stuff. PS5. Dave the Diver, PS4 and PS5. Oddballers, not familiar with that one, PS4. Construction Simulator, also not familiar with that one, PS4, PS5. The Crew 2 on PS4. Raji, an ancient epic, PS4, PS5. This was I remember this trailer, but like I don't remember it ever coming out. Like it was really quiet on its launch apparently, for some reason. Lego Ninjago. I think I'm saying that right. Movie video game, PS4. Nor Play with Your Food, PS4, PS5. Deliver Us from Mars, I've heard good things about, PS4 and PS5. Lego Marvel Avengers, PS4. Miasma Chronicles. This is another one I didn't realize released. I remember seeing like a trailer on this thing, and like it had a really quiet release as well. This is PS5. Stray Blade. I don't think I know this one. PS5. And then we got PlayStation Premium Classics, Alone in the Dark, the New Nightmare original, PlayStation version, PS4 and PS5. Star Wars Rebel Assault, The Hidden Empire, PlayStation only original PlayStation version, PS4 and PS5, and the Medieval original PlayStation version, PS4 and PS5. What was the clip? I missed it. It's a puzzle. Don't forget my trailer I sent you. Wait, you sent me something? Oh, right. You talking about earlier? Well, you sent me that a while ago, but yeah. I think I actually did include it. And then we have the last bit of news, which is another weird one, but hey, some people, I could see some people probably do get this. Rockstar has raised GTA Plus subscription prices. Previously priced at $5.99, monthly membership now costs $7.99. The service gives members access to a rotating assortment of Rockstar's titles, while GTA Online players receive extra cash, cars and cosmetics, and exclusive events. GTA Plus doesn't offer multi-month or annual subscriptions. So, yeah, apparently it's only a monthly subscription. No annual, like, cheaper deal. You know what I mean? Yeah, that's going up $2 too. Really weird. All these companies are raising their subscriptions. I think they're forgetting that the whole point of subscriptions was that they were cheaper than buying individual games. But hey, go ahead, keep raising your subscriptions. You're just gonna make more people consider which ones to get and which ones not to get. You do you, boo. It's the same thing with all these TV subscriptions. They forget that the reason why people got them is because they're cheaper than cable. Star Wars Outlaw, yeah. Outlaw is gross to me now. How's it gross? It open world Star Wars. I know where he's going with that. Cable's like $175. Yeah, you're not wrong. But it's like when you have like a subscription for everything, it gets pretty expensive. For the full experience of the game, you have to get a $130 version. Oh, that blows. Alright, our first trailer is a game called The Parting Waves. Well, I'm sorry, I'm saying that wrong. It's not a game. It's The Parting Waves free DLC update for Vermintide 2.
The world is ending.
I still find it amazing that they're still updating this game.
And even heroes lose their way.
They are still
What began
updating
as
this
a
game.
pursuit of Karak Askaras's besiegers now strands the heroes of Uberstrike upon a perilous, forgotten fire. What now shall become of them? Can they find their way back into the light?
The game is 6 years old and they're still updating. Like, there's so many DLCs for this game that they're still updating. I'm just baffled by it. Fat Shark is a phenomenal one. I'm just saying that.
It might yet be that
It might not be your type of game because they are like Left 4 Dead type games, but hey man, they are phenomenal as well.
assuming they survive what is coming.
That's the Ultimate Edition since they locked you out of the missions.
For these
Oh, there's special
the
missions on the
end
Ultimate
times.
Edition? That kind of sucks. Oh, it's a great game. It is a great game. It's a phenomenal game. But, again, like I know that's not everyone's cup of tea. But if it is, man, that's a great game. And they are constantly updating their games. Like, they're such great devs. You can't get missions in game because you don't have the 130. That's not okay. No, that's DLC and a lot of free DLCs. Yeah, and there's a lot of free DLCs with the Fat Shark too, which is kind of huge. Do we have confirmation that those missions are DLC and not? I mean, if it's DLC, I kind of get it, but if it's not DLC, it's a little weird to be releasing DLC day one though. Like, because the game hasn't even launched yet. DLC already? This next game is Besiege the Splintered Sea. I remember watching this and I still can't figure out what kind of game this is. Like if this is like an arena game or just a sandbox mess about game. But there's interesting things happening, like ships blowing up and kind of Lego-y type things. It kind of reminds me a lot of like Teardown. You know, you guys remember that? Then we have this game, which apparently is back. This is Gigantic Rampage Edition. This game was released already. It failed miserably. Shut down, and now it's come back. This is a MOBA, but like, instead of destroying a tower, it's destroying these gigantic monsters.
Let's get him!
Target selected. I've got your back.
Return to ash.
Can't do missions for the job of the high because they are locked behind the $109 or substitute. I'll take this one.
Get out of there! Ready!
Oops. 1 second, guys. Let me see what this hubbaloo is all about. Actually, that trailer already ended, so we didn't really miss out much there. Alrighty. Next trailer is Star Wars Outlaw
Each of you
story trailer.
represents some of the most powerful criminal organizations in the galaxy. Pikes, Crimson Dawn, Hutts. It's a golden age for the underworld.
The Empire controls every corner of the galaxy, but they're distracted by a rebellion that won't quit.
It's an opportunity to make millions.
Kay Vess, the underworld's favorite new scoundrel. We meet at last.
What do you want?
Zarek Besh. They're new, rich, and lethal. You crossed their boss Sliro, and now he wants you gone. Rob his fortune and buy your freedom.
This job, it's a death wish.
I'm in.
Out here, you live and die by your reputation. You want to survive? Know the players.
You're new to this world.
Oh.
Come back when you're not.
Jabba,
I mean,
right? Look, don't try anything. I got a whole crew surrounding the... Okay, we're skipping that part.
For about as long as I can remember, it's just been me and Nix. Doing what we have to survive. This job is my one shot at freedom. But if we're gonna pull this off, we need the right crew. And the right ship. Yes! Hang on.
I hire you because you are one of the best hunters in the Outer Rim.
She's more connected than you let on, Sliro. Bess is mixed up in something bigger.
The Outer Rim is
Oh,
a dangerous
I
place.
see what Kirsty's saying. Yeah, that's kind of messed up.
Everyone
I gotta
is
agree with
fighting
Buffo
for
on this
their
one.
piece of the galaxy.
That is kind of messed up.
But all I want is to live free. So I'm gonna risk it all. Hold on, Nix!
Star Wars Outlaws. Pre-order available now.
Yeah, I kind of have to be out with Bufu on this one. It does say here that there is a instant day one mission in cosmetic if you don't get the gold edition. That's kind of I can totally, I'm okay with the DLCs and the season pass thing. I'm okay with that. That I totally get. But the fact that it's locking you out of a mission just because you didn't get it, that's not right. Like, yeah, I kind of have to agree with, I have to side with Bufu on that one, Chad. Sorry. And what I ever got into was the Pokemon Unity one. God, remember that? I think we all jumped on that for like a week. I think that might have been the last thing I played on the Switch. That thing's collected dust since then. The next trailer, I guess we're just gonna keep it going, is Destiny 2, the final shape.
Chaos brought darkness into the Traveler to turn their threat into our annihilation.
Something's changed in the Guardian. New power. I can feel it.
Yeah, I've heard about this. So the new thing is going to be basically you can mix your abilities. You're no longer stuck to a certain subclass. So Final Shape is going to open it up where you can like run Solar Melee with Stasis Grenade and like Arc Super and like the Rift can be whatever else is left that I didn't say. Void. What's up, Papa? How you doing? Good. That's kind of flipping awesome. I don't even have the power of my Korra, right? Well, the funny thing is not even the power of my Korra. Like many Guardians use multiple abilities. It's kind of always been a little weird that we never have. I just hope the campaign is good. Honestly.
Like, I'm not gonna lie, I love Dick.
Oh, you heard it here
for
first,
so
guys.
many reasons.
Just show me the Titan. I mean, I think they did. The one with the I'm forgetting the goddamn name of the thing, but the one with the blades on his hands that went all like Wolverine style. That was the Titan. Yeah, I don't know. Like, I'm still skeptical. I know Bungie can bounce back because they have a good product. It's just that they gotta make it work. Strand, there you go. That's what I was forgetting. Like $50 to get it though. All right, let me see here. I mean, it wouldn't surprise me if it has been inflated, but like it's always kind of been Final Shape plus annual. No, it's $100. That's not bad. So okay, I do agree with you that it's $50 for the DLC only, which is a little pricey. I agree with you, chat. I'm right there with you. Normally it's $40, but the annual pass, which is the deluxe edition, the Final Shape plus the annual pass, which is the deluxe edition, is $100. That's actually the same price as it's always been. I'm not getting the $100 one. I've actually already said it that this will probably be my last DLC. I don't know if I care enough to keep investing in Bungie at this point. They've made a lot of bad decisions. Their content has been kind of not great for the last few seasons. The last DLC was really bad. I don't know if I'm really interested. I mean, this next DLC, I don't know if it's this next DLC or the DLC after, is supposed to introduce something called episodes, which are supposed to be like more DLC like seasons instead of what we've been getting. But like, I don't know, man. Like, they're very good at hyping this stuff up, because like they really hyped up Lightfall, and like Lightfall was so bad. So I don't know. I think I'm kind of done with that for two reasons. Because the other thing is too, I think I'd rather play more casual games that you can kind of like just jump in, jump out. You don't have to get a group of 6 people together. You know what I mean? Like Helldivers. I think Helldivers is perfect as like a community type game that I'll probably be sticking with for a long time, because like you come in with anybody, anyone can join you. It doesn't matter if you win or lose. Like, you're just having fun and messing around and stupid shit's happening around you. There's no, like, weapon meta. There's no, like, you know what I mean? Like, I think that's the kind of thing I want to be more involved with instead of, like, Destiny. Because at the end of the day, Destiny is, like, it's fun doing the raids. They're great and all that, but, like, it is a lot of work getting people together to do that stuff and then, like, making it work together. It's the last DLC for Destiny 2. It's the 10 years. Well, no. It's not the last DLC for Destiny 2. They said that they're going to keep making DLCs afterwards. However, they did say that it's the end of the saga. Like, the light versus dark arc is coming to an end with this DLC. And they're going to be starting a whole new, like, story thingy, you know, like, it's gonna be a whole new arc, a whole new everything. I'm just curious where they're gonna go, because, like, the Witness, the light versus dark, man, that's some heavy stuff there. Like, where do you even go from then? Because at this point we're practically becoming gods. I'm just curious where we go from here. Hey, I loved Strand. No, Strand is great. I'm talking about the campaign. The campaign was not good. The super is awesome. I love the super, but like the storytelling, everything was not good, and then, like, the seasons were kind of just repetitive garbage. So it is what it is. We're gonna move on to the next trailer, which is Super Monkey Ball Banana Rumble.
Long ago, a mythical fruit was lost to time, hidden away to keep it safe. That relic is the legendary banana. Many who seek this powerful banana use its power for evil, and only one bunch can stop them.
It's the Chaos Gems. I never got into Monkey Ball. I know Monkey Ball has, like, a crazy fan base that's, like, very niche and all that, but I never got into it. Maybe it's like a Nintendo thing. Maybe that's why, because I was never, like, a huge hardcore Nintendo person. Next up, I was actually shocked to see this one. Here is Slay the Spire 2. That's right. We have a sequel. I never played this. I've played games that are clones of this. It's a very addictive game type. So, like, I can imagine that this is quite good, honestly. I love to Slay the Spire. Well, there you go. You got a second one on its way. Hello again. Oh, it's the same baddie? Maybe. Following that up, we have another thing that might get some people excited. Here is Streets of Rogue 2, a sequel.
Streets of Rogue 2 is a high-octane RPG sandbox set in a vast, randomly generated open world. With this ambitious sequel, our goal is to create the most open-ended and fun sandbox experience ever, and evolve the ultimate freedom of choice that made the original game a cult hit. In Streets of Rogue 2, your mission is to overthrow a corrupt president of a small country, either solo or with friends via online co-op. How you reach your goal is completely up to you. Assemble a mercenary army and plan a coup. Stage a zombie virus outbreak. Or just chill out, build a farm, and totally ignore the main quest. Pick from a diverse roster of playable character classes, each with their own unique, weird traits. take a look at these glorious bastards. Hacker, chef, cultist, wrestler, detective, ninja, also gorilla, and werewolf, and investment banker, and many more. Be sneaky, or go guns blazing, or make others do your dirty work. Get inventive and experiment. There are multiple ways to complete each mission. Wreak havoc with a vast arsenal of weapons, gadgets, and vehicles. Machine guns, shrink rays, bear traps, check.
I never
Supercars
played
and
the first one,
speedboats,
but I know a couple
check.
people who
Boom
did.
boxes, banana peels,
That were pretty
red
addicted
summoning
to it.
ocarina, Necronomicon.
I think Vader
check,
was
I
actually
guess.
one of those people.
The huge procedurally generated map of Streets of Rogue 2 features multiple beautiful biomes. Bustling cities, serene countryside, mysterious caves, sunlit islands, creepy graveyards. Explore this lively world, engage with its quirky inhabitants, and write your own story.
Yeah, I
Streets
played a
of
little
Rogue
bit.
2 is
So
coming
does
to
this get you
Steam Early
excited?
Access later this year. Add the game to your wish list.
Good old tiny builds.
This
They have such
will
good stuff.
revolutionize.
Not really? Really? Huh. Now, this I'm kind of interested in, although I do want to play the first one too. Here is Hyper Light Breaker. For you guys that don't know, that I believe is the sequel to Hyper Light Drifter. They kind of did a Helldivers here. They switched perspectives because, like, the first game was a top-down, and now they're going third person. Good arrow with the sword through. Ah, I see. Just saying, it might be the people you were playing with, Vader. Just saying, man. That looks like it's gonna be interesting. I wonder if they're gonna follow the same concept, because the other one was like just like boss fight after boss fight, but they were really interesting fights. So it's like pretty good. And then I got something for you, Fader. Something I think you'll appreciate. Here is Remnant 2, the Forgotten Kingdom DLC. New DLC for you and your sweaty, sweaty friends.
I have searched this jungle high and low. And what did I find? I'd learned of the Lost Tribe's fate and the ancient power that sealed it. The living stones. Such power. I'll find you, my lost tribe. My brethren. I am so close to the truth. I will not give up.
I'm gonna have to eventually play this game too, since we did play the first one. It is technically a franchise we need to complete. And then that's a Dark Souls gun. Yes, that is probably the best way to describe that. The last trailer of the day I thought was pretty interesting. Here is Infection Free Zone early access trailer. This reminded me of like a modern day We Are Billion. You guys remember that game?
A number of violent attacks is growing rapidly.
That's actually a pretty cool touch.
Ready for action. This house is infected. We need to build defenses.
I know it says like real places, real houses. My guess is that it's all procedurally generated. It just gives you the illusion of like, this is a real place.
Construction complete.
Need backup! Need backup!
Another horde incoming! Drag them down! There's too many of them!
Man down! Man down!
Requesting support! To all survivors, broadcasting on all emergency
This is tell me
frequencies.
about it.
We provide food and shelter,
You are
safety and
interested,
security.
so you would like.
This is an
I think.
infection-free zone. Join us.
Yeah, kind of interesting. Yes, man. And that kind of does it for our trailers and so on. So, I'm gonna say this real quick. For all of you guys who are watching this on YouTube, don't forget to like and subscribe and help appease the algorithm gods. It really does help the channel and make this stream into a reality. So I greatly, greatly appreciate it. For all of us here on Twitch, we are not ending. We are actually going to be switching over to Discord, where only 2 of the 3 Stooges are there. And we're going to join them for some zombie fun in 7 Days to Die. Let's join them.